Hi everyone, this is Stanton Jones with ISG. 2022 was a banner year for the IT and business services sector. We saw unprecedented levels of demand for technology services, but at the same time, unprecedented levels of disruption, especially on the supply side. And as we head into 2023, there are, of course, a lot of questions about how the current macroeconomic situation will impact the sector. So let's go ahead and jump right into our big three thoughts from the quarter. Number one, record bookings in 2022 imply healthy managed services revenues on a constant currency basis in 2023. Last year, the sector generated over $37 billion of annual contract value. That's an all-time record as enterprises across the globe continue to push forward their technology transformation initiatives. There was a massive amount of contracting activity in the sector last year. Over 2,600 managed services awards, over $5 million in ACV were awarded last year. That's a record. And a record amount of that activity was new scope as opposed to renewals or restructuring, indicating a very healthy and vibrant market for IT services. Number two, supply side constraints are starting to normalize. One of the biggest challenges for the sector last year, both in terms of provider revenues and in terms of enterprise client satisfaction, was the extraordinarily tight labor market, especially in India. Both hiring levels and attrition levels were near or at all-time highs in 2022. But the data is showing that both of these are starting to decline, which means that providers are relying less on lateral hires and subcontractors and more on homegrown talent, which in turn means that enterprises should start to see projects kicking off faster and less attrition within their delivery teams. Number three, enterprises are focusing on cost optimization and near-term return on investment. It's not yet clear if the major economies will dip into recession territory in 2023, but enterprises have already started to prepare for this by focusing on cost optimization versus discretionary spend on unproven products and services. So in 2023, we will still see major transformation projects in the market, but most of these will need to be self-funded or have a stronger near-term ROI than in past years. So those are the three most important things you need to know about the IT and business services sector in the fourth quarter and full year of 2022. And if you're interested in staying up to date on the sector each week, I encourage you to sign up for the weekly Index Insider newsletter using the link below in the comments. Thanks, and we'll see you on the first quarter index call on April 13th.